Conformation is divided into 5 grades, E, U, R, O, P. E is an exceptional double muscle animal. U grade would be very, very good animal. R grade would be very good grade. O would be a poor grade, and P is the poorest of the 5. Each grade is divided into plus, equals, and minus. So each grade is divided into 3. So totally we have 15 grades in total. Conformation is determined by a number of key areas. Example, the width of his backside, the width from looking at him from sideways, the width along the line or along his back, and also the width of his shoulder. This skill doing conformation, it takes a lot of practice to get good at it. And the best way of doing it, every time you kill cattle in a factory or slaughter cattle in a factory, you assess, say, 3 or 4 from each group, and you do the grade, what grade you think they are, and also do the fat score. Then you follow them down to the factory line, up to the grade machine, and you see the results. And the more you practice, the better you will get at it. Remember, an animal with a very good backside doesn't necessarily be a very good grade. All the very expensive cuts of an animal come from the front shoulder to the hindquarters. And if an animal is good and wide along here, he's going to grade very well. And if he's narrow along here, he's going to be lower grade. Also, if you have a narrow shoulder and a very good backside, he's still going to come into a lower grade. So it's basically these 3 areas here: is the shoulder, the width along his back, and his backside. So an animal, to come into a good grade, he has to be good in them 3 spots. And as you can see, this buck is very, very good backside. Also, he's a U-shaped animal turned upside down, and that's exactly what he is there. He's very good width in his backside, well muscled, and very well shaped. He's actually very, very wide along his back, and he has a fantastic shoulder. Good width deep down here under his breast. That bullock is a U plus bullock because of the width of his backside, his shoulder, and his back. Right, this bullock is an R grade bullock. I'm looking at these three major areas: his backside, the line, the width of his back, and the width of his shoulder. By the width of his backside, which is a quite good backside, is an R plus. As I walk up along, his back is good and wide with the width of his back, and also he has a quite good shoulder. I would put this bullock down as an R plus. This is an O grade bullock, an O equal grade bullock. Right, this Frisian bullock here is quite good for a Frisian bullock. His backside is narrow enough, but actually for a Frisian bullock he has a good backside. The width of his shoulder along here is quite narrow along there. The width of his backbone along here, compared to the U grade and R grade, is quite narrow all the way back down along there. His shoulder is quite narrow here as well. He's a good Frisian bullock with a grade of O equals. Right, this bullock here, Frisian bullock, right in front of us, we're going to do a conformation score on this bullock. As you see from behind, or from his shoulder, very, very narrow shoulder. He's a Holstein Frisian bullock, actually no shoulder whatsoever. Backbone, no width to his back, all the way back along. This bullock is a very, very poor grade of P equals, because of a very narrow backside, very narrow along the back, and very poor shoulder.